Hi, I'm Chris from Lone Aspen.
And I'm Jeff. This video is going to be our introduction to our series on edible and medicinal wilds, which we think is a topic that is largely overlooked by the outdoor community for various reasons. Hunters, I hear a lot of hunting guys say, well, I eat meat, and plants have so little nutritional value, and there's so many of them, and many of them are poisonous, and I'm not going to study them. While that's marginally true, if we step back and we look at the larger picture, plants are absolutely critical skill to have in your outdoor skills. For example, plants tell us a lot about navigation. There's moss growing on the rock behind me. What does that tell us? Does the moss have any properties that are edible or medicinal? And the thing is that the plants are just very, very important. The edibility is an interesting topic, and Chris knows a lot about that.
Yeah, it's true that there isn't a lot of calories and nutrition to most plants that you're going to find. Knowing, okay, it's able to eat is a different thing. If you're going to solely survive off that plant, you might have to gather 10 pounds of something a day just to survive, and that's highly unlikely. It's more important to know that what the plants are, because the animals that you're out here hunting are eating these plants. And it's nice to know what type of plants the specific animal that you're hunting is eating. So next time you're in the woods, you always see like piles of droppings, and learning how to identify droppings isn't that hard. But next time you do see a pile there, look at the plant life that's around it. If you can identify the animal, you could say, oh, it's rabbit droppings. Well, look, it was probably sitting there to eat. So being able to identify what it was eating, and take note of where that plant is. Where we generally like what elevation you're at. Are you over 8,000 feet? Are you at 6,000 feet? Or are you on the south-facing side of the hill, north-facing side? All things to take in consideration. If you can identify the plant that the animal that you're after is eating, that'll greatly increase your hunting capabilities. The other thing is to find out if you can transplant certain plants out here. If you know that the specific animal's eating a certain thing, and you're able to transplant something to a specific maybe kill zone hunting area where you would like to be at, and maybe bring the animals to you instead of going after them, is also a possibility.
Yeah, plants grow in very specific areas and very specific conditions. Here in the Rockies, only one type of tree grows on one side of the ridge, and another type of pine tree grows on the other side of the ridge. And that's the thing, is like all of your wilderness skills, no matter what you're into, you can sit down and study the book and learn all about these plants, but unless you know exactly where it would be found, much like the animals you're trying to hunt, it will save you a lot of time and calories than walking all over the place looking for these things. That said, I am a certified herbalist. Now, what does that mean? In my case, that means that I've been studying this topic for years, got a certification in it, and the bottom line is I have a lifetime of study ahead of me. And the main thing we really want to focus on in this series is the medicinal properties of plants, because that is the most important thing about them. Plants can be used to treat rather serious wounds. It bites, stings, scrapes, burns, abrasions, and there's deeper aspects of the plant. For example, we're sitting actually in a strawberry patch, and if you were to know that strawberry leaf is used to cure diarrhea, and other plants are used to cure constipation, that's one less reason to reach into your first aid kit, and one less first aid item you need to carry on you. And the less you have to use your medical kit, the better. So in this video series, we're going to attempt to focus on plants that are found common throughout the entire United States. And we're going to try to stay away from Rocky Mountain specific plants. We just want you to use this series as a guide to kind of give you an idea of the potentials within a plant. And we encourage you to study the plants native to your areas and learn as much as you can about them. So we hope you're looking forward to this as much as we are. This is a difficult undertaking, but we're really looking forward to doing it for you guys. And thanks for stopping by today. Later.